So the Premier called his press conference for 10:15 a.m. in Parliament Gardens. So I got there a few minutes early.
Hello, security.
How you going, mate? We're here for the press conference.
Where are you from, mate?
Rebel News. There you go. Can you see my ID?
What news was it?
Rebel News.
The media pass there, mate?
Yep.
Oh, sick.
After a couple minutes, security came to the gate, double-checked my media accreditation, and let me in. Thank you. How you
Where are
going?
you from?
Rebel News.
Never heard of it.
Canadian.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, no worries.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Okay.
It's out the back, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you. There you have it. All good. My government accreditation, also signed off by a Victoria Police Protective Service officer. But as I approached the garden where the rest of the media were waiting for the press conference to begin, a different group of PSOs suddenly surrounded and stopped me.
Can't be here. Not a Parliament grounds. In the interest of security and good order of Parliament.
Sorry?
In the interest of security and good order of Parliament, as an authorised officer under the Parliamentary Precincts Act, we're asking you to leave.
Hold on, so I want to understand. So this is a press
go, bro.
conference. The media
Yeah.
is...
No. In the interest of security and good order of
It's not
Parliament House.
communist China. You can't shut down certain media.
Let's go,
that's...
bro.
You
Let's go.
can- No, hold on.
What's your
I
name?
want to understand. Avi Yamini, you know who I
Yeah.
am.
I'm
Why?
asking you to leave.
On what grounds?
As an authorised officer under the Parliamentary Precincts Act,
Okay,
in the
is-
interest of security
Is there a public?
and good
Is
order.
there a press conference here now?
Yeah.
So am I pressed? This is my press
Yeah,
card.
that's fine, but I've just told you under the.
You can't. This is not
Parliamentary-
communist China. You can't shut down media that is
I'm not
that
having a
criticises
conversation.
the
I'm not having a
government.
conversation with you now.
That's okay.
I've asked you to leave.
I'm here for the press conference, just like all the other media.
Yep. So, under powers of an authorised officer, I'm directing you to leave, not to enter, and believe on reasonable grounds that the direction is necessary for the good order and security of Parliament.
How is that in the best interest of the good order?
Hey, I've just told you.
How are you going to
As an
justify that? How do you justify that? In what am I going to do that's going to affect the good order? Asking questions to the Premier, is that?
Have you guys? Are you on channel? Just stand by, mate.
I'm here. I'm not going to. I'm. Shielder. I'm happy here. I'm going to wait because what he's trying to do is actually unlawful. We're not in. You don't have to like our network, but you can't expel us from a press conference. Mr. Premier, do you think it's okay for the media to be shut down at your press conference just because they criticise you? Mr. Premier, are you okay with this? Seems a bit like communist China, not Victoria. I didn't realise at the time why he didn't even look my way, as if he was purposely avoiding me. But as you're about to see, not only is the Premier okay with it, his office ordered my removal. I've never seen such a thing from a democratic leader, removing journalists they don't like. Who's in charge?
What do you want to know, mate?
Who's in charge? Just trying to understand why I'm not being allowed access to the press conference like all the other media.
No, not permitted.
Why?
Because you're disruptive.
I'm not disruptive.
Let's go. Yeah.
How was I disruptive if I wasn't even in there?
I'm told that you're disruptive in the past.
When?
Not permitted.
I've never been to a press conference.
What's your name?
Avi Yamini, that's my press ID.
TV, I've seen you on the websites and stuff.
Okay.
Not permitted.
I've
Time
never
to
been
go.
to a press conference, so how am I
Time to go.
On what grounds?
As an
Time to go.
authorised officer under
You-
Parliament,
you've said
I've
that,
said that, so let's go.
but you haven't given-
That's my power to make you leave. So
But
there you go.
you-
In the interest of security. That's it.
And if I don't
In good
leave?
order, hey?
And if I don't leave?
You'll be arrested.
Under what?
Under
For what?
Parliamentary Precincts Act. For failing to comply with the Parliamentary Precincts Act.
So-
So,
A male there causing trouble. How am I causing trouble?
hey?
Your radio just said that I'm here causing trouble.
Whatever they want, I didn't say that.
So why are you removing me?
Hey? In the interest of security and good order.
But I
So
haven't done...
basically, you're hindering us from doing our job right now
What's your job?
by speaking to you. So, in the interest of
So
security,
go do your
we're
job. I
asking you
want to
leave.
do my job.
Yeah,
My job
you can't
is
do it. Yeah,
press.
you can do it outside, not on
Why can't I
not
do
on
it
Parliament
here?
grounds. No.
Why not?
Because we've said so. In the
We've got
interest of
hundreds of
security.
thousands of followers
Yeah, I've
Yeah, I
seen your
understand.
websites, mate.
that
and
are
that's why you've been asked to
Victorians.
leave, okay?
My website, it's a news company.
Well, we've seen it.
Do you know the only other police that remove media from press conferences to protect their leaders is Communist China? Do you work for the CCP?
Of course not.
So why are you acting like them?
No, I'm not.
You are.
Good order and management of the precinct.
Have I
Okay, if you're gonna
disrupted-
go there and disrupt the
I
press
absolutely won't.
conference and cause problems.
I'm absolutely not here to disrupt. I'm here to ask questions that
You're not
our
going down.
hundreds of thousands of subscribers who are Victorians, who have the right to hear, to have their preferred news network at the press conferences just like all the others.
Not permitted.
To be able to hold the government accountable. That's literally the point of press in a free society. But it gets worse. Watch what happened once I called my lawyer. And I'm not...
That's all right. I'll give you the time to check. Right here. Parliamentary Precinct State's powerful and authorised officer. And it says, which we don't want to do, Arby, is the arrest offenders. So we don't want to do that. Give him a call.
Mate, I'm not worried about getting arrested.
Yeah, I don't want to arrest you.
Yeah, because you look pretty bad for you arresting a journalist at a press conference.
There's no need. We've got a bit of a talking relationship. You're not violent or anything like that. I'm not disputing that.
Yeah. So then, what is it that you're
In the
arguing?
interest of security and good order of management,
So,
we
but
don't
what-
know what questions you're going to ask.
Oh,
or
can I
what's
show
gonna
you my
happen.
questions?
No, you can't.
What's your charge?
So-
What you do down there? Tuesday?
So who are the things? So the moment that I disrupt, then you have grounds to remove.
No. Basically, it comes under the interest of security. I can talk to him if you like.
Hi, Madeline. So I was led into the grounds of Parliament with my press pass for the press conference now with Daniel Andrews. Now, as I approached the actual press conference, I was swarmed by protective service officers who are citing, can I see it?
Parliamentary Precincts Act.
Parliamentary precincts.
Powers of an authorised officer.
Precinct. Do you hear what he's saying? Yeah. And the powers of
An authorised officer.
an
under
authorised
the Act.
officer, and they're saying that they're removing me.
I'm not saying I'm removing you. I'm asking you to leave.
You're threatening to arrest me if I don't go.
Yeah, I'm asking you to leave.
Okay.
And if you don't leave, we can arrest you or forcibly remove you, which we don't want to do.
What section?
Section 16, I think.
16, he thinks.
Yeah.
It's always a good sign when they think.
It's up to you, the lawyer, to find out.
Mate, it's the only time for you to go.
Mate, I'm not going.
That's all
Your
right.
pass has been
Us.
revoked. I've been told that.
Right.
How did you get in?
My pass has been
That's all right.
revoked.
Just speak to your lawyer.
pass has been revoked.
No, it hasn't.
Yes, it has. How did you get in here?
With the media pass. You all saw how I got in. I used my government-issued media pass like any other journalist that he's suddenly threatening to revoke on top of arresting me. You just can't make this stuff up.
Okay, Abby?
She's reading it.
Yeah, it's all right. I've told you what it is. She's reading. She
Mate,
understands.
you know one thing I've learned doing this is you guys don't know the law.
Well, I've just told you.
Yeah, so she's reading it, she's
Yep.
reviewing it,
Yep.
and we're going to see what really the powers are. It's,
We know our legal powers here.
mate, I've been arrested so many times by the cops who don't know the powers,
Yep.
and we're currently fighting that in the Supreme Court. You don't know your laws. I think I'll trust my lawyer.
Okay, you do that.
If you've followed my work for a while now, you would know one thing for certain. Most officers don't actually know the laws that they're supposedly enforcing. In fact, this bloke was reading it out of a booklet, so I'm not that convinced he knows what he's talking about here either. So I decided I'll put him on to the lawyer after she reviewed the legislation herself. Just watch this.
So, what is the belief?
Well, I believe on reasonable grounds that he may disrupt the press conference. So on those grounds, I'm exercising my powers as an authorised officer under the Parliamentary Precincts Act in the interest of security and good order to ask him to leave. If he refuses to leave,
Got that. Do I need to quote it at me? I've got
Yeah.
it in front of me. But what are the reasonable grounds that you've based
that
that
he,
belief
that,
on?
that he may disrupt the press conference, and that he's also not been invited to these press conferences, and the Premier's PA doesn't want him here at the conferences.
So
that's,
really,
they're the reasons.
okay. And have you got a direction?
Sorry?
Have you been given a direction yourself to remove him?
No, I'm an authorised officer, so I'm giving that direction.
you've just
I don't want to arrest him nor physically, forcibly remove him, which I have the power to do. I'm just asking if he can leave now.
No, I'm just trying to really clearly understand what the issue is here, because you've told me
Well,
that
basically,
the
in the-
PA, the Premier's PA doesn't want him there. That seems
Yeah.
to be the real issue here.
yeah,
Okay, all right.
okay,
Okay, all right. Thanks. I'll have a chat to Avi.
okay.
So, what did the what to do?
I've been good with you. I could have arrested you. or removed you
I'm
from
happy
me,
for you
so
to
I'm
don't,
telling
just
you.
arrest me if you want to. Don't threaten me.
No, I'm not threatening. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I don't know what option these guys are going to
I don't know. I'm not scared of.
Yeah, I'm not.
Hey, yo, mate.
Yeah.
What's happening? The cops are here now.
Police.
Police. The police. Sergeant. No. Who we
He's
got?
just been speaking to his lawyer.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all
Mate,
right.
you start walking, you've got to get off the grounds, you're not meant to be in here, okay?
Okay. So you're saying to do it and then we do that? No. All right. Bye.
Let's go for a walk, Harvey, outside the grounds.
Do you want to cuff me and take me?
No, I'll just walk this way, yeah. That way, you go straight now. Straight there? Just go straight down.
Mate, you've also been advised that you're banned from here for a period of 7 days, okay? So you're not permitted to return here for 7 days. That's on film.
Who advised that as well?
Authorised officers of Parliament House, that is me.
And where's the boundaries that this journalist
Right
can't?
on the footpath.
So I'm not.
Bounce my path.
So the authorised officers of the Parliament is banning a journalist they don't like. The government doesn't like.
Well,
He certainly doesn't seem like a fan.
No,
He's
definitely
watched a few. Yeah.
Well, you've come in here with a fake pass on. You've accessed the grounds.
Sorry.
That is-
Hold on.
Let's go.
No. Hold
That's why you're
on.
being removed.
No. Hold on.
Let's
How is that a fake pass?
Because it says on the top there, this is not a security card, doesn't it?
That's not a fake. It's a media. They asked me for my media pass. How is that a fake pass? That's issued by the federal government.
Why you're being removed.
First he claimed it was being revoked. Now he says it's a fake. I'm not really sure how a fake pass can get revoked. But anyways, we all know the truth. The other officer admitted it. They were ordered to remove me from the press conference by Daniel Andrews' PA. Now they're banning me from the entire grounds, including the footpath out the front, for goodness sake, for 7 days on the command of the Premier's personal assistant. So
You can go across the road and report.
So from 7 days, Rebel News is not allowed anywhere here.
That's correct. See you later.